began their improv journey 7 weeks ago, 14 hours ago, whatever you want to treat it. But right now, they're going to showcase their newly acquired talents and their raw improv skills for you. All right? So your friends and family are going to become rock stars. I need everybody to line up for our first game, which is called Experts. All right, so what's going to happen here is that each of the players can only speak one word at a time. Okay, but they're going to answer your life questions, your health questions, whatever you need answered, they can answer it because they are an expert in everything. Okay? So, this is expert number one. This is this guy. And then we've got another expert over here. Can I get a question like a Dr. Phil or Oprah question, like something you would, oh, maybe, yes.
When will my ship come in?
Oh, that's a good one. All right. This beautiful lady right here wants to know when her ship will come in.
Your ship
Will come
in
when you
go to
the
beach.
all right.
Excitedly
Enough.
There.
should
always be
A pirate.
ship.
Yeah. So if you will go to the beach, there's usually a ship there.
Okay.
Okay, it's pirate, but we'll take what we can get at this one. Okay. All right. But
East
you,
Coast, West Coast.
exactly. But see, we know everything. So I actually have another expert here who has a different take on it. So when will her ship come in?
At some
Time.
Around
7 p.m.
All right. So we didn't tell you which day at 7 p.m., but we set an alarm, okay, to be looking for a ship. All right, who else has a question about life? Yes, ma'am.
What is the meaning of life?
Okay, what is the meaning of life?
eat when
You want
to
consume food.
All right. So if you are hungry, eat something, all right? That's how you keep life going. All right, but again, different perspectives, all right? So what is the meaning of life?
17
Years ago,
I
was
alone in
the
pool
and ate
lots
of
spiders. They
weren't
very
tasty, but
now they
are okay.
I don't think I need to explain that one, but it's an arachnophobia type diet. Okay. Again, it's about the diet. We know that it's about food and exercise. Who else has a question for these guys? Anybody? Somebody over here. Just raise your hand. I know you guys got burning questions. Yes, sir.
Explain Bitcoin.
Okay. All right. We are going to explain Bitcoin for you, for all these lovely people.
you
Are always
encrypted
when
you buy
Bitcoin
and
sausages.
All right. So, take your money out of Bitcoin and put it in pork. Okay. But again, there's just so many perspectives in life. I don't want to, keep you narrow-minded or anything. So, in a different exploration of Bitcoin, we have this expert.
I
Firmly believe.
that
magic must
Suck when
Bitcoin
comes through
fire and
financial
scary security.
attacks.
So Bitcoin, if you receive Bitcoin, you will be attacked. Right? So just steer clear. Great. Who else has a question for our experts? Anybody over here? I see no hands. Oh, I've got a hand in the back. Sir, yes.
Can you please explain how my car starts every morning?
Oh, okay. Yeah, these guys are all trained auto mechanics, apparently. And so they can answer that question. How does a car work? Let's go with this expert first.
Leprechauns.
always
Run your
Engine.
And
green
spiders. Consume
Evil
Oil.
All right. So again, it's a little bit of spiders, a little bit of leprechauns. But basically, when you put oil and gas in your vehicle, it goes right into their bloodstream. All right. How does the car work?
Burning.
Questions.
That
Are answered.
Are always.
Difficult.
No, we're not going to answer that. TMI. Great. These guys have so many things to tell you, but can somebody please ask one last question that really, it's just a burning question you really want to know?
How do birds fly?
Oh, I like it. How do birds fly?
Dr.
Birdenstein.
A
Wing. From.
The
Dungeon.
and
Places. It.
is
Above.
garage
Doors. Flaming.
from
The.
light
That. Consume.
table.
His.
fire
Extinguishes. Oil.
So basically, we don't really know. It has to do with oil and fire, but again, that's kind of a man's territory in the garage, so we're just to stay out of this, okay? We're going to confirm to heteronorms. What's wrong with that? How do bluebirds fly? How do birds fly? Lift.
Air. Wings.
And lift.
Air. Butts.
You lift a wing and a butt and you take off. Give it here. The next game is going to be columns. This is for Nikki and Austin. So this one I just need 2 audience volunteers. You don't have to do much. Just raise your hand if you're willing to help out our brand new level 1 class and be an audience volunteer. I got one person back here. Can I get somebody over here for fun? Over here. Yay! Give it up for them. Thank you so much. What is your name?
Holly
Holly and Brianna. Everybody give it up for Holly. All right, Holly and Brianna. So you guys know that game, Mad Libs?
yeah
Where you fill in the blank. So these improvisers are just going to do a scene. Whenever they touch you on your shoulder, just say any word. Okay? Say any word that comes to your head or a pre-planned one. This is a TV 14 show. That's, I think everybody here's 14, so you're good. No, but you say whatever you want. These guys are going to roll with it and make improv out of it. Okay? Let's give these players a suggestion for an activity or an occupation, something they can be doing.
Science.
Okay, I'll take it. We will literally take anything here, and I love science because they're so open. So you guys are going to be doing whatever you want with science, and we'll see. Oh, let me come over here. And we'll see the scene in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Francis, I've been brewing this new potion to make birds fly because they've lost their ability lately. So this is real science right here, chemistry at its finest.
Oh, Rob, that is so cool. Look how it's bubbling. I see the acid in there. Isn't that a little dangerous? Maybe we should just add a little bit of this right.
Yeah, we should add my secret ingredient and turn up the fire just a bit. And that secret ingredient is
Fire.
fire below and fire above.
We better wash our eyebrows, Rob. Oh my goodness.
Get your Bunsen burners ready because I got my safety goggles on.
Okay, I got mine on too.
All
The
right.
next thing we should put on is
Hats.
oh yes.
Oh, yeah. In case any meteors come, let's
Oh look, there's a meteor right there.
That's just a bird.
Oh.
All right, so we need a test subject, right? I have this fine-looking dove here.
Oh.
This dove cannot fly, but after we give it our secret fire potion, it'll be good. It's science.
So it'll be all healed then.
Yes.
Okay, good, because I was worried that we might need to use some
Louis C.K.?
Yes.
That is the secret ingredient. For some scientists.
More
All right.
every day.
So we take the potion, we pour it in the dove's mouth, and then we have to let it sit and rest for
24 hours.
24 hours without any sleep.
Shouldn't we take it outside? I mean, there's more room. We could just take it outside and it could fly whenever the potion kicks in.
We could, but we're scientists and we like to stay in our laboratory.
Well, you know, a laboratory is important because we have our green in here. Our green bubbles, our
I'm not
green
saying anything,
tools.
but I got a big stack of green stuff back here. That's giving me a little bit of, Well, that's true, but and staying in my laboratory makes me feel really
Fabulous?
fabulous.
I know. I always feel fabulous in your laboratory. It's like it's your wheelhouse.
Yeah, doing jobs, doing things.
I wish I could get paid for jobs. Just jobs. Great job. So this next game is called Conducted Story. This is for Lucy, John, Emily, and Montana. Okay, so these four are going to tell you guys a story that they're going to make up here on the spot based on your suggestions. But first, we need some genres. What are some genres of like TV, film, and movies that you guys like? Just yell them out. Anything. Horror? Montana horror?
Telenovela.
Ooh, I see. Lost the lip gloss. She lost the lip gloss.
Lost your lip gloss.
Lucy loves telenovela. Okay. What else we like? What?
Action.
We got horror, but yeah, we'll take action. What else? Romance. We're done.
This is gonna be interesting.
This is interesting. All right, and so let's get a made-up name for this story. Just any phrase or sentence, just yell it out. Anything.
What's going on?
What's going on? That's the name of this story. And these are. Let's review our genres.
Romance.
Action.
Horror.
Da-da-da-da-da. All right. And so this story is called What's Going On? And as all stories start out, it starts with Once Upon a Time.
There once was a man named Ricardo. If there was anything he sought in life more than money, it was true love. But it was very hard to find because Ricardo was a duck.
Ricardo wasn't just a duck. He was also made of machine guns. And on his hero's quest to find his true love, he also knew he wanted to shoot stuff.
He also wanted to kill a lot of people. As many as he could and as fast as he could. So he strapped up his machine guns. He went ahead and put on his skin mask. Out the door.
Ricardo wanted his love duck named Raquel. Insert dramatic pause here. Ricardo did not know what Raquel wanted to eat. But Raquel said, tacos for me, please.
Raquel was suspended in midair, balancing on this beam that came out of nowhere. And Ricardo was like, I'm gonna shoot that beam and she's gonna land in my machine gun arm.
But before Raquel could fall to the ground, Ricardo noticed something behind her. a demon about 40 feet tall.
And so but the demon, as it turned out, also loved Raquel.
Raquel did not know who to pick. She did not know if she was loving the demon or the duck.
Ricardo's a take action duck. He doesn't need to know what Raquel wants. He's gonna take it for himself. So he sees that demon and he says, "Demon, make my day."
But then the demon flew himself into Ricardo's body, and Raquel had to call upon an old priest and a young priest to come and
What Raquel didn't realize was that both the old priest and the young priest were in love with Ricardo.
Raquel was used to this. Every man loved her. She didn't decide that she wanted to be with all of them.
But the demon was not having this whatsoever. So he starts pulling out a chainsaw and he starts a cranking.
As Ricardo he's not in control of his body. He's cranking at a chainsaw, but his arms are made of machine guns.
And then Raquel realizes that the one way to save Ricardo is to give him a kiss with as best as she can with her duck bill.
Insert another long dramatic pause here. Raquel puckered up her lips, and she got ready for the most romantic kiss of her entire life. She doesn't know if he can handle it, though.
Oh, the guns start. It's a reaction. He can't help it. The demon doesn't know how to control his body.
But the demon was soon exorcised by the young priest and the old priest. But then he flew into a Mexican priest as well. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of found footage cameras came out of nowhere.
But what they didn't realize was that all of the found footage cameras were in love with either.
I love a story where cameras are in love with each other. Great. So the next game is called Belgi, and it is for Alison, Neil, and Yasmin. Neil and Yasmin are going to do a scene. Alison's going to walk on it, and at some point, what's going to happen is they're just going to do a regular old improv scene, like you do. And anytime I ring this bell like this, they have to change what they just said. It's like a redo button, like it never happened. Okay, so that's basically like if they make a choice on stage and I don't like it, I get to make them make a new choice on stage, and you get to enjoy it. So let's give them an occupation, or let's give them a relationship and an occupation. Like what are they doing?
Dentistry.
They're dentistry, so you could be hygienist, dentist, you do whatever you want. What's their relationship?
Divorce.
Ooh, yes. Divorce. Your suggestions are divorced and dentistry. All right? And anytime you hear this bell, they will change what they just said. You guys ready to see this? Woo! All right.
All right, Richard. I don't like being here any more than you do. It's the best chance we have to open his mouth. All right, see that right there? What are you looking at? His mouth's over here. Come on.
Stop telling me what to do.
All right, see that? That's a silver filling. That's going to be pretty old. That's a white filling. He brushes his teeth really well. Has no fillings whatsoever. Practice, kid. All right, so easy. All right, go ahead and squirt the water in there. I'll get the suction here.
You were in the way.
Oh, sorry.
You
Pardon
were
me.
in the way.
Pardon me. All right. Oh, hi, Tim. Hi.
It's okay. It's okay, Timmy.
There.
It's not okay, Timmy. She's committing malpractice on you, Timmy.
The other person we're training will be here any second. I think her name's Jessica, so go ahead and get your gloves
Oh
on.
yeah, Jessica. I remember her. Yeah.
It's me, Jessica. I'm here.
Hey, Jessica.
I'm gonna stand right here. That's okay.
Well, I'm going to stand right here.
So, Jessica,
I like this more.
will you hand me the floss, please? Excuse me.
Here's Timmy's mouth.
What are you doing to his mouth? All right.
I'm just helping you.
What are you doing?
I'm not helping you at all. Timmy, close your mouth, Timmy. Go back to sleep. Okay, he's under, okay.
So, Jessica, you seen anyone lately?
Yeah, Jessica.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am. It's your ex-husband.
All right, Timmy, go ahead and sit up and swish for a little bit. Go ahead and sit up, and I want you to just kick him in the balls. Go ahead and sit up, you're done now. All right, come get a prize in the prize box right over here.
Timmy, remember that she messed you up real bad. Timmy, she did a great job on your mouth all sitting. Timmy, you're free to go. I got
Jessica, can I get your help over here, please?
Yeah, but you're doing it.
It's a little.
Yeah, you're doing it exactly right. I love you.
Jessica.
Great job. Gosh, I want to open a dentist practice now. Makes me want to have a family. This next game is our last game, but we're going to combine it with some celebrations. I hear we have 2 birthdays. Do we have a Ponce and a Reynolds party that each have a birthday? Audience, shame them into coming up here. Right now. That's okay. You don't have to say a word.
Okay.
Is that better? Do you feel better? This guy feels better. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael and...
I was told not to say a word.
Oh, okay.
My name
I said you don't have to. Okay, so this is Michael and this is James, and they have a birthday, and we're going to woo them with a game called Love is Like. So these performers are gonna, why don't you step up a little bit? They're gonna compare their love to Michael and James in a way based on audience suggestions. So can I get literally any object?
A turtle.
Turtle. Our love is like a turtle.
Darling, our love is like a turtle. It takes a little work to coax it out.
Darling, our love is like a turtle, hard on the outside, but soft and squishy on the inside.
Darling, our love is like a turtle. Slow and steady wins the race.
Darling, our love is like a turtle, slimy.
Our love is like a turtle. It has to pull inside itself a lot.
Our love is like a turtle. Sometimes it snaps.
Darling, our love is like a turtle, because we keep it wet.
Darling, our love is like a turtle. Cold-blooded.
Great. Give me an occupation, any job.
Football player. Detective.
Woo. Oh.
Was it football player?
Yeah, let's do detective. I thought football player. I immediately went to CTE, and I was like, that's sad.
Yeah.
Might be. But detective, our love is like a detective.
You saved it.
Yeah, thank you.
Darling, our love is like a detective. Where is it?
Darling, our love is like a detective. detective, it takes a lot of questioning.
Darling, our love is like the detective has seen way more corpses than it should.
Our love is like a detective solving mysteries.
Darling, our love is like the detective, because sometimes I just come home and there's bodies on the floor, and I don't know what's up with that.
Darling, our love is like a detective, it goes downtown.
Right, give me another object. Something you bought online recently.
Socks.
Whoa. We're gonna go with detective. No, we're going with socks. Darling, our love is like socks.
Darling, our love is like socks, because 3 is definitely better than 2.
Darling, our love is like socks. It's a tight fit.
Darling, our love is like socks, one always gets lost in the wash.
Darling, our love is like socks, better together.
Darling, our love is like socks. It can be at the heel or the ankle, but never goes above the calf.
All right. One more thing. Just yell out anything at me. Any word.
Turkey.
What?
Turkey.
Turkey or jerky?
Turkey.
Woo.
Turkey jerky.
Both?
That's an organic discovery. Turkey jerky. Our love is like turkey jerky. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Is it delicious?
Darling, our love is like turkey jerky, because it's artificially made.
Darling, our love is like turkey jerky. I'm sorry, it's not my favorite meat.
Our love is like turkey jerky. I like it with peppercorns.
Our love is like turkey jerky, really hard to chew.
Give me one more thing. Just yell it out. Anything. What?
Potato salad.
Potato salad? Our love is like potato salad.
Our love is like potato salad, mayonnaise, or mustard.
Our love is like potato salad, and the warmer it gets, the messier it gets.